after all this time.
Always. Not this reunion making me cry like a bitch. What? Well, hello there. Today, I have something super exciting for you. Today we're going to be reacting to, are you ready for it? Harry Potter 20 years later, and I have been dying. Today's episode is special because I'm super fucking hungry. I'm starving. Trust me on this. The jalapeno burger, McFlurry ice cream, and I think I'm gonna start with McFlurry ice cream because it's gonna melt. Chicken nuggets, and the burger. So got some sauces. Oh my god, how am I gonna eat this? It's huge, man. Like literally squirted in my mouth.
That's what she said.
I can already feel like it's gonna be so magical. Oh my god. Listen to the music. Best thing ever. Oh my god. That's Mr. Hagrid. And they all got the letters, the invitation. Why am I about to cry? It's all the people here, like, it's our childhood. I don't know about you guys, but for me, like, for Christmas or for New Year's Eve, I would always watch Harry Potter. It would always be, you know, on some channels, and it was the best thing ever. So
at 8 years old, I think that's when the first one came out, it became like our family thing. My dad used to do all the voices, and my brother and I just became obsessed. We would just beg him to keep going, and every time we finish a chapter, be like, one more, please, just one more, please.
Little did she know that she was gonna play the Hermione. What a legend. Emma Watson is such a girl boss, honestly. Such a legend.
House. And he said, well, Philosopher's Stone's there on the bookshelf. That's what we did. This whole sleepover. We just
My
sat there in
crush.
silence.
My crush.
That time of reading, and we instantly related
Oh my
to
God.
Fred and George because there aren't many twins.
Why is everyone so hot? Like, what?
I don't think you understand. I'm obsessed.
I don't know if it's true, but there was a story that Phelps brothers, they had a literal final exam on that day, on the audition day, and they're like, oh, fuck it, we're gonna go and we're gonna audition and we're gonna win this shit. And I'm like,
Slay! Slay!
I freaking applaud you guys.
Rupert
Wow.
and Emma were very easy to cast because they felt like they jumped off the page.
In my honest opinion, they have casted everyone perfectly.
This is live. Shut up. If Filch comes around the corner any second now, at least 50 points off Gryffindor.
They're so cute. Oh my god, little munchkins.
Of the Sorcerer's Stone. The what? Oh, honestly, don't you two read?
Oh my god.
It's lovely seeing you. Yeah, this is surreal. I have had kidney stones and a baby, so time has obviously passed.
What?
I feel
No.
my age.
I do remember that when it was the three of us, something felt different and right and easy. I do remember the click.
The first several weeks on the film, the kids are basically in shock.
Looking back, I am sort of amazed at the fact that I wasn't ever, like, completely overwhelmed by it.
Turn away from her this time.
I love how they're showing us the whole process. Oh my god, it's incredible.
I'd worked with kids a lot, and he was terrific with them. He really was. He used to go down on his knees to talk to them, and huddle around so nobody could.
Excuse me, am I just living my dream?
But I just think that's why it worked, wasn't it? Because Columbus basically just let us be kids.
True.
I never recall feeling like we're working.
No.
But that's so important, isn't it, that we had that?
I cannot even imagine how fun that must have been. Just like, your job is just be a kid and like have fun and cast magical spells, so God,
Yeah, that's why it feels that way when you watch it. It feels like kids.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's funny about that though is being surrounded by all the cream of the British acting industry and not having a clue who anyone is.
I just wanted to say that. I was like, they were children. They're small children, so they probably didn't have any clue, any understanding whatsoever who is surrounding them. Can you imagine? You are 7 years old and you're playing with Meryl Streep and, for example, Robert De Niro, and you have no clue who the fuck is that? Oh my God!
As a tour guide.
The tall
I
guy.
don't think any
Oh
of
my
the kids
God,
had
not the tall guy.
Tried absolutely everything. I've tried creams, I've tried jellies.
Oh man, he's the best. Can I just say, he seems like the sweetest person ever.
Real candles that were really lit
Wow.
on the fishing line from the ceiling.
So much of that would be visual effects.
Why have I ever thought, like, I've always thought that it was CGI actually. Jeez.
The fact that we got to actually be on that set.
So cool.
Thank you, Stuart Craig.
Yeah. Ugh, we love you, Stuart Craig.
Going home, doesn't it? I'm not going home. Not really.
I still get tears in my eyes thinking about it.
Me too. God, all the memories, bruh. Can I have that? Can I please have that thing? Thank you.
Damn, what is that, bro?
I feel like being a Weasley is the best part of being in Harry Potter. We had like our Hogwarts family, but I felt like so special.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, Phelps brothers really need to stop. Like, the effect that they both have on me. You know, like, the funny and probably the saddest part about this whole thing is that with each movie, it just got darker and darker. Because if you remember watching the first movie, it was so comfortable. It was so cozy.
And fun. Now, Harry, you must know all about muggles. What exactly is the function of a rubber duck?
I love I love how he talks. Ah! I got a cramp, I'm sorry. I love how he talks. He's like,
The cool thing about it as well is that you see that motion where they are very inclusive, and then you see
okay.
complete.
Why nobody told me the Phelps brothers look like that now? I feel like whoever didn't tell me about this, jail. Straight to jail. I'm already almost done. There's only one burger left, so.
Mr. Malfoy. Mr. Malfoy. I have something of yours.
It's like one of the most wholesome moments in the movie, in like the whole franchise. It's one of the happiest moments. Like, always makes me tear up.
And that's, I think, the beauty of the character.
Master has given Dobby a sock.
What? I didn't.
Master has presented Dobby with clothes. Dobby is free.
Richard came in and looked at the phoenix and said, wow, they train these animals marvelously these days.
Because they had a camera.
I mean, in his defense, I also thought that that was a real bird. I mean, what? Oh my God. My favorite movie.
Hello.
Write in the comment section what is your favorite Harry Potter movie, because like Prisoner of Azkaban is just on top. It just sits there on its pedestal. It's not letting anyone there. For me personally, it's so good. Oh my god.
Hello.
Ah, good man. Thank you for coming. Thanks for chatting.
Who is that? That man. Who is that?
Gary Oldman. Like, I have no words. Iconic. Sirius Black, played by Gary Oldman, is like such an integral, such a key person for Harry in particular in this movie. I mean, in the whole franchise. I cannot even begin to explain like how much of an influence he was to him.
They are passing the threshold between childhood and their teenage years.
Yes, yes.
In the first
so
two,
true.
Harry is still a child.
Yeah.
There is a greater optimism around the tone itself.
That's what I have just said, is that the undertone of the first two movies is completely different when it's being compared to the rest of the movies, because that shit is dark. Like, that shit gets dark, man.
Prisoner of Azkaban felt like a whole new era, really.
It was
a much darker kind of story. There was a lot of kind of quite adult themes in it. So he set us this exercise where he asked us to write an essay in character.
Rupert didn't deliver anything.
He didn't do it.
And I said, Rupert, where's your assignment? He says, well, I thought that Ron wouldn't do it.
What? What a smart way. Oh my god. Rupert? 50 points per Gryffindor.
The Weasley twins, whom I
Oh my
was
god,
very fond
iconic.
of, they had to fight.
We were doing the scene when Fred and George reject.
I've always wanted a ginger baby.
What did he say?
No. Or something like that, like a similar thing has happened to me. Not in front of my crush though, but didn't want to live afterwards.
Joe? Yes? I just maybe you want to go to the ball with me?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
It obviously was.
I was rooting for them during that moment so much. I was rooting for Harry, and then like it turned out that Cedric has already invited her, and I was like, my heart broke. Like, it takes, I can just remember those moments. Like, it takes so much courage to actually approach your crush, like the biggest crush that you have on someone, and to ask them to a dance, or you know, invite them somewhere, and then you're getting rejected. Is like, oh my god, like why did I ever, why did I, like, why though, you know?
You did this for what?
Why not?
Why?
Why not?
Like 6-layer collar thing you had on?
Poor girls though. Poor girls, because I was rooting for them. I thought that they were going to get their dances. Harry, Ron, I was disappointed, to be honest with you.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Stylish. Lucky man. Lucky man.
Emma and I have always loved each other.
The assignment that had been given was to draw what you thought God looked like. And Tom had drawn a girl with a backward cap on a skateboard. and I just don't know how to say it. I just fell in love with him.
I think I was in the hair and makeup chair.
These two have had like the biggest chemistry. Don't even get me started like on all of the fan fiction that I read. Dramini? Is it called Dramini? Yes, because that shit kicked in. What's going on?
And someone said something along the lines of, yeah, she had a crush on you.
I used to come in every day and look for his number on the call sheet. It was number 7. And if his number was on the call sheet, it was an extra exciting. The truth of it was Tom was the one that I could often be more vulnerable with.
There's always been something that's like, I don't know, a kinship.
Nothing has ever happened romantically with us. We just love each other.
I cast Ray Fiennes because he's one.
Like, who allowed them to use the footage of me from today's morning? Yeah, it's done.
Oh, no, look, they really don't look very well.
They're all still here.
They're really still here. I mean,
I love her.
This is so sad. Okay, now you can be Harry Potter.
Okay, thank you.
Yo, that's my laugh.
I got my teeth.
Helen has brought her teeth.
My teeth.
She has assured me that she's done literally nothing to these in terms of cleaning.
No, these are actual relics. It's 11 years.
Bruh.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I'd forgotten.
Do you remember me?
I remember this. Yeah.
I remember him talking to me, and I kept forgetting that I have to talk back to him because I'm so used to watching him on a screen. So I would just kind of be like, and I kind of think that contributed to the whole Luna Lovegood vibe because she is a bit spacey.
That's why she was picked. No better person could have been. There could not.
Stop it. Get some help.
They could never pick someone better for that role. Like, who suits this role better than her? Because she's just like top notch.
I always found
So
Ginny
cute.
Harry, that relationship, how that kind of slowly developed, and entangling with it the whole Weasley family.
But I have always thought that Ginny was going to be, I don't know, well, was someone else, but that Harry and Hermione was going to be the end thing. Ooh, Draco.
The child who hasn't received affection, the enabling love of the parent or the adult, can develop this anger and hatred at the world and go.
Let's like do the whole psychological portrait of this poor kid. Lucius?
He's a murderer! But it's kind of cute.
To talk to me like that in my own house?
Like, look how dark this is. Like, just remember in your head the first movie and compare it to this thing. Jesus.
To my mind, Draco is the hero. Harry's always going to do the right thing. Harry's always going to make the right choice. There's never really any dilemma for him. Draco breaks the chains of this terrible family.
Exactly.
His responsibility and what he's expected to do. And to watch.
Like, he could not put it better. It's the dilemma inside of that boy. Because like Harry Potter, yeah, sure, who is beloved and admired by everyone. However, try breaking the pattern. Try breaking the chains that you have been chained with.
Big boobs? What? Child. Anyway, so
come down to that realization that shit, I'm fucking up. Like, I'm doing something bad. I'm making other people's lives miserable.
Respect. Dreams, Harry, and forget to live.
Richard Harris was such a special, warm person.
There's no such thing as magic.
He embraced his wickedness with such verve and passion.
I wondered when I'd be seeing you, Mr. Potter.
He's saying, like, I knew that absolute legend.
I know I ought not to be here.
Helen McCrory.
The Dark Lord himself forbade me to speak of this.
I can teach you how to bewitch the mind and ensnare the senses.
What an icon.
Alan Rickman never talked to me like I was a child. He always took my thoughts and opinions
very seriously.
It's an end of an era. It's 10 years of my life, and my children had grown up during it, of course. The legacy of the movies is that my children's generation will show them to their children. So you could be watching it in 50 years' time. Don't you think on it for 1 minute. But Hagrid will. Yes.
Kind of looking back at it now, I'm just really fond memories. I think about it a lot. It was a great time.
Oh, wow.
I can't really explain to you, like, they're such good people. They were so kind, and
oh my gosh.
they both took the responsibility of it really seriously, and I appreciated that so much.
After all this time.
Always. Not this reunion making me cry like a bitch. What? Thank you so much for being here with me, you know, experiencing that journey. Tell me in the comment section, like, how many times have you cried? Be honest. And I guess I'll see you soon. Ciao. Besos. Mwah. Bye bye.